It doesn't matter if you're 18 or 67. I have an emotional goal now, and it excites me to come to work every day, and it excites me to go help someone every day, and it excites me to be in someone's life every day. But let's go back up here. The current situation you're in. See, you believe, this is important, the current situation you're in is not where you're going to be when you reach your goal. So you don't think about the current situation, you think about what it's going to feel like when you reach your goal. Your current situation is you may only have X number of closings, you may only have X amount of money, but that's not going to be where you end up. The current situation is people saying, well, you can't do that. What did my broker tell me? If anybody could close 100 homes in Spartanburg, Andrew, it'd be you, but we don't have enough homes. Now, this is the only man I'd ever worked for. I could have let him stole my dream right at that moment. But instead, as someone that I loved and admired and respected, I didn't let him steal my dream. So many times your family, your friends, you know who else steals your dream? You do. You start having doubt instead of determined. You start having doubt instead of belief. And when you start having the doubt, you stop being committed and you stop being focused. And most of all, you stop being excited about where you're going. Just think about it. It doesn't matter if you're putting your children through college, or if you're wanting to take a trip around the world, or you're wanting to have a home at the ocean and in the mountains. You know, that's something to get excited about. But coming to work day to day is not an exciting thing. Now, it was for me, and it still is today. And I'm going to share that in a few seconds after I talk about these other two things. Your current resources. Well, there's no way that I can afford this. There's no way I can have that. There's no way. Well, that's the situation you're in today. Your current resources keeps you from reaching some of your goals. But again, you can't look at where you currently are. You got to look at where you're going to go. And with those resources, you're going to be able to do so much more. One of my things was to give away. I hope over the next, if I get to live 3 years, I get to live 8 years, if I get to live 13 years, if I get to live 18 years, I want to see how much money that I can give away to people I will never meet, and call it philanthropy. That's a big word for me, a philanthropist. But see, some of you are having trouble paying your own bills. Some of you don't have any resources. Well, you do have the resource. You have the resource of yourself to change. You have the resource to come to work. The resources are out there. There's more great prospects than you can do business with. Real estate is the greatest industry in the world. For a person, a small business owner, it costs less money to get in. That's why most people fail. They don't have to put anything into it. I know when somebody decides to hire me, they're going to commit because they've got their skin in the game. Years ago, people used to pay people to come to my seminar, and I said, don't pay for anybody, because if they don't have anything involved in it, they're not going to go back and do it. That's why getting things for free is not that great. It's getting up and earning this.